Hey everybody, AmpRepairGuy.com, 203-892-4119. So I have a few Ameritron Al-811h amps in for repair. Waiting on parts for two of them. I'm going to get to work on this one right now. This is how I instruct people to tape the anode caps. Cut off a 5-inch or so piece of electrical tape, and you want to put the anode caps underneath the parasitic board and carefully tape it, just so carefully tape each set, just so they're not swinging around. The straps will become frayed if they swing around, plus they'll smack into the plate choke, and just the way I suggest doing it. You cannot ship it with the tubes in. Okay, so this had some mods done to it. Someone added the series glitch resistor, and they did some bias mod, some sort of bias mod over here. I prefer the other way. So this needs a socket. I'm going to add the gas discharge tubes. One of them's damaged underneath there. Someone added them, but I'm going to ground the grids the better way. Place the socket, add 2 new gas discharge tubes, go through the rest of it, and I'll be back. So stay tuned. See you guys soon. Okay, so I got the socket assembly out. See the damaged gas discharge tube. I don't know if the tube flashed or if it was just damaged somehow. Transit or whatever, I don't know. But you can see the grid connection. 1 per socket goes through the screw. Socket mounting screw. A lot of times these are finger tight or just barely snugged up. So I always make that connection directly to the metal. You can see the damaged socket right there, the filament connection. So I'll replace that socket, I'll replace the gas discharge tubes, and I'll put it back in. It's really important to get a nice solid connection between the grid pin and ground. There's only 1 grid connection per tube. There are 4 pins, 2 are the filament, 1 for the grid, and 1 does nothing. So you never want an open on that grid pin. So I'm going to get back to work, and I'll see you soon. I also put in a longer screw for the plate choke because it only catches a few threads, and I've seen during shipping where it'll break or backs out even though it has an internal tooth crush washer. So stay tuned. Okay, I reconnected the filament leads, added the new gas discharge tubes, and each grid connection goes directly to the metal with a 632 screw and a cap nut. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can't see the one back there. And the brand new socket. I'll show you the old socket. It's right here. Okay, so resecure this, and I'll be back. See you soon. Okay, so I'm back with the completed Ameritron Al-811h. Tested full output on all bands. Got a brand new set of Pentalabs 572B tubes. Awesome company, awesome customer service. So cleaned the input and output rotary switches with deoxit gold. I cleaned the socket clips with deoxit gold. I put a new socket in, as you saw, grounded the grids right to the metal, added the gas discharge tubes. I put a longer screw at the base of the plate choke, tightened up on hardware throughout the amplifier, and check the SO239 connectors, the input and the output one, and they're good to go. So this amp is ready to rock and roll. So if you need an amplifier repaired, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 203-892-4119. That's 203-892-4119. And my website's AmpRepairGuy.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Have a great day. 73.